Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of the coffin. You try lifting the lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening the lid. You then try to bang on the lid to unsettle the dirt. Maybe somebody will start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are people standing right nearby you. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to defeat an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something away that God had given you, called life? With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be the person that I just spoke about, that went to their grave not seeking help. Instead, seek help today by calling me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise you, I will help you take your life back. For your life is gone. There are people like Larry Geist from the Geist Academy, over 30 years experience as an addiction recovery coach, life coach. Give him a call at 516-458-2741 or go to www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geist will help you from your addiction to your recovery, from your depression to happier times, from low self-esteem to raising your self-esteem. Larry Geist from the Geist Academy, 516-458-2741. Folks, when you take your slippers off at night to go to bed, instead of just leaving by the edge of your bed, stick them way under your bed. Way under. Arm's length. In the morning, when God allows you to wake up to see streams and waterfalls like that, you'll be forced to drop to your knees to go and get those slippers that are under your bed that you put there last night. And then when on your knees, utilize what I call knee mail, K-N-E-E mail. Knee mail is your personal communication line between you and God each and every morning. That is the time when you want to thank God for everything you have, like your home, your clothing, your food, your health, your family. That is the time when you want to ask God for guidance and direction, forgiveness and mercy. That is the time where you communicate with God through the power of prayer. And you do this each and every day, 24/7, or I should just say 7 days a week. And you'll start seeing changes in your life. They won't happen overnight, but consistency is what it's about, and all from the heart is what it's even more about. Each and every night, put your slippers under your bed. Each and every morning, drop to your knees to go and retrieve those slippers and utilize what I call knee mail. That is when you utilize the prayer. And no better way than to use what I'm going to talk about with you right now, which are the Bible emergency numbers. These are emergency numbers in case you run into a problem during your daily life. If you're in sorrow, call John 14:1-4. When men fail you, if you're a lady watching me, call Psalms 27:1. If you want to be fruitful, call John 15:1-27. These are all Bible verses. When you have sinned, call Psalm 51:1-10. When you worry, call Matthew 6:25-34. When you are in danger, call Psalms 91:1-16. When God seems far away, call Psalms 139:1-18. When your faith needs stirring, call on Hebrews 11:1-14. When you are lonely and fearful, call Psalms 23:1-6. When you grow bitter and critical, call on 1 Corinthians 13:1-13. If you need to know Paul's secret to happiness, call Colossians 3:15. When you feel down and out and totally out of control, call Romans 8:1. When you want and desperately need peace and rest, call Matthew 11:28. When the world seems bigger than God, call Psalms 90:1-2. When you leave home for labor or travel, call Psalms 121, 1 through 8. When your prayers grow narrow and become selfish, call Psalm 67, 1 through 7. If you need to know about great invention and opportunity, call Isaiah 55, 1. When you want courage for the task, call Joshua 1 and 7. How to get along with fellow men, call Romans 12, 1. When you think about investments and returns, call Mark 10, 17 through 27. When you feel down, totally depressed, call Psalms 27, verse 1. If your pocketbook is empty, call on Psalms 37, 1 through 4. If you're losing confidence in fellow man, call 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8. If people seem unkind in your life, call John 15, 12 through 13. If you feel discouraged about your work, call Psalms 126, 3 through 6. If you find that the world is growing small and yourself great, call Psalms 19, 1 through 3. If you feel sad, call John 14, verse 1. When you are facing danger, call Psalms 91, 1 through 2. When people have failed you time after time, call Psalms 27, 1 through 2. When God feels far away from you, call Psalms 130, 1 through 3. When your faith needs encouraging, call Hebrews 11, 17 through 40. When you are hated because of your faith, call John 15, 18 through 24. When you feel you're failing, call Psalms 121, 3 through 4. When you are scared, call Psalms 23, 4. When you want to do good work, call John 15, 5. When you need courage, call on Joshua 1, verse 7. When you don't feel loved, call Romans 8, 38 through 39. When you have sinned, call 1 John 8 through 9. When you are worried, call Matthew 6, 25 through 34. When you are hurt, call on Colossians 3, 12 through 17. When you feel no one is on your side, call on Romans 8, 31 through 39. When you are seeking rest, call on Matthew 11, 25 through 30. When you are suffering, call Romans 8, 18 through 30. When you pray, call Matthew 6, 9 through 13. When you are in need, call on Philippians 4, 19. When you are losing hope, call on Theologians 2, 16 through 17. When you are seeking peace, call on John 14, 27. When you want to live a happy life, call on Colossians 3, 12 through 17. When you don't understand what God is doing, call Isaiah 55, 8 through 9. When you want to get along with others, call on Romans 12, 9 through 21. These are emergency numbers. These emergency numbers may be dialed direct. No operator assistance is necessary. All lines are open 24/7 for you to utilize. All it is for you to pick up your heart and open your mind. And from your mouth to God's ears, utilize these emergency numbers through any crisis that you face each and every day. Remember, the angels are standing by, waiting for your call. Have a great day.